Hello students, in our session today we are going to discuss about the properties of gases. And the first property is that gases have no definite shape and they can take the shape of the containing vessel. And to substantiate this point, we can take an example of a toy which is empty from inside, that is hollow. So, it is filled with the air, and no matter what is the shape and size of the container, gases always takes up the shape and size of the container because they do not have their own shape. And why is it so? And for this we can take the help of the molecular arrangement of gases. And you will observe that the molecules of gases are far apart, and so they do not have the definite shape because the molecules are free to move and hence they don't have a fixed shape. The second point is that gases have no definite volume and they have a property to fill the entire space that is available to them. And this is also can be explained by the fact since the molecules of gases are far apart of each other and have the independence to move freely, so they do not have a fixed volume and can take up the entire space that is given to them. Then the third property of gases is that the gases can be compressed. And how is it possible that gases can be compressed? As you know, the gases don't have a fixed volume and they have a large intermolecular space, that is these spaces between the molecules of gases, and hence the gases can be compressed. The next property is that gases have no free surfaces, and this is very easy to explain because the molecules of the gases are free to move and they have almost negligible intermolecular force of attraction, so they have no free surface. Then the next property of gases states that they have very large intermolecular spaces as compared from solids as well as liquids, which can be observed through the diagram, and you can understand this very large space of intermolecular space. Next property of gases states that they have negligible intermolecular forces, and in the properties in the previous session we have discussed that greater the intermolecular forces of attraction, smaller will be the spaces, and in case of gases we have large intermolecular spaces, so clearly the intermolecular forces of attraction is very small. And the last property of gas that we are going to discuss is that the density of gas is extremely small as compared to solids as well as liquids. And I know that you can completely guess the reason for this, and the reason is you are right that the intermolecular spaces are very large and the molecules are very loosely packed, and therefore the density of gases is very less. And this was all about the properties of gases, and in our coming session we are going to discuss about the properties of solid, liquids and gases, and we will compare all of them.